afternoon, and welcome to this particular episode where we are actually going to be just going through some of the cleanup for the Packard Bell. Now, at the moment, I'm just focusing on the modifications I've made to the power supply. So I've had to put a standard AT supply into this machine, as unfortunately the AT supply that we had is actually blown. I'm not sure where the problem is. That'll be an investigation for another day. Now I've temporarily mounted the switch onto the top of the power supply and attached the plastic rod to the actual switch and cut a bit off the front of the rod so that the actual case fits onto the chassis without any problems. And as you can see there, the case is fitted on with no problems, and the actual on-off switch on the front, which is just by my thumb, actually works with no problems whatsoever. Now you'll notice that when I'm actually sort of just going over this particular fascia of the actual case, it's quite a lot of sort of tar and sort of residue is actually coming off of the actual case itself. We are looking at a good sort of 27 years worth of dirt. The unit comes from about 1993, so yeah, 26 or 27 years worth of ingrained dirt and other detritus. I haven't really sort of gone overboard with the cleaning of the front of the unit. I'm not going to retro-bright it or anything like that, because I quite like the patina that you get on sort of older computers. You know, I quite like it for some reason. Other people like to go for the whole making it look as brand new as possible thing, but I quite like it as it is. And there's also the other potential argument: if you tend to retrobrite something, you are potentially weakening the actual plastic itself. As you can see there, wiping the top over, an awful lot of tar came off of it. What I wanted to do now is to actually just remove that front blanking plate. You'll notice that I've actually removed the metal blanking plate inside, but that was mainly so I could actually get easier fitment for the power supply switch rod, and also because I'm intended on fitting a CD-ROM drive that I have spare into there at some point. I want to see if I can get a standard IDE drive to work correctly. So I've got a standard IDE drive, and I'll be popping that one in at some point to sort of give the machine CD-ROM multimedia capabilities. Just prising it back in. I've actually just noticed I haven't prised it in properly at the far corner, but it's nothing that I'm going to sort of worry too much about. I'll just straighten it out at some point. And that is actually it for today's video. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and if you have liked this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating hobbies.